Welcome to Together We Build. Today we have big news about our building permits and the progress happening at both our Windermere and Lakeside campuses. I can't wait to share it. Come on, let's build. Hi guys, Tom here. If you remember last time, I started working on the wood from those cedar posts that were removed from the Windermere campus. Russ asked me to make a decorative facade for the kids' check-in area. I have them all prepped and ready to go. That cedar really turned out nice. Once I get the final measurements, I can make this happen. Now you may be asking, what difference does wood at a check-in desk make for a huge kids' building? It may be small, but it's a way that I can contribute to the bigger picture. In addition, my wife and I are giving financially to this project, but this is my way to give a little extra. In the end, it's all about the kingdom and leaving a legacy wherever we go. That's how you can make a difference. One place where people are making a difference is our Lakeside campus, and here with some big news is our pastor, Chuck Carter.
Hey, thanks, Tom. And yes, the big news is after months of praying, we finally got the permits to start the progress on our kids' building. As you can see, a lot is happening already. We can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel that our kids' building is going to be a reality. Our eyes are firmly on the future and seeing this building built by the end of this year. We can meet our goal if we all work together. As of now, we've received about half of what we need, and that's great. And I want to thank you, church, for doing that. We're on our way to reaching our goal. But I want us to be able to pay for this building in full out of the Build campaign so we don't have to borrow a dime. Let's keep on giving so we can build families, facilities, and the future.
Man, I'm so happy with these. They're going to look really nice. You know what else is starting to look really nice? It's our Windermere campus. I'm headed over there now to check in with our progress. It's just a few blocks away. Let's go. I'm here today at the Windermere campus, and I'm talking to William from William Thomas Design. Now, I've been watching this from the very beginning, and I can't tell you how impressed I am. But I want you to tell me, from a designer's perspective, what you've done and what you're going to do in the future.
Okay, thanks, Tom. Yeah, we power cleaned the roofs. We repaired all the rotten fascia. There was a lot more than we expected. We took down all the gutters and downspouts. We're going to be replacing them with proper 7-inch commercial gutters with leaf guards. As you can see, we painted the building. We have a big terrace coming behind me. We did some landscaping, some palm trees, added a lot of awesome LED outdoor lighting.
And I also noticed you did a lot of infrastructure stuff. Now that doesn't get a lot of credit because it's underground literally, but there was a lot that went into that. So you talk about it calling it a terrace. I call it a mesa. So what is that gonna mean?
It's gonna be an outdoor terrace. It's gonna be an area that people can gather. We're gonna have tables, cafe tables, umbrellas. We're gonna build a guardrail for safety, a natural stone cap, and on the bottom of the cap's gonna be an LED light. So at night, this whole terrace, because I'm not sure what a mesa is, the whole terrace is gonna be glowing, a nice glow. So at night, we're really gonna have a nice presence on Main Street.
Okay, but when I look at it now, how are you gonna increase the space that's currently there? Because it starts at the sidewalk and slopes right off. So what are you gonna do different than here now to create more space for tables?
Yeah, so we have to cut out some of the grade. We have to pour, foundation, build a retaining wall so we can extend that out. And capture, it's about a 1,200 square foot area that we're gonna be able to extend out from the upper level to create that outdoor terrace.
Very good. Well, you know what? You're creating a legacy. Now, you're a young man. You may not think legacy yet, but at some point, you're going to look back at this and you're going to realize what you did at this church is going to create a legacy for the future of this church. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
When you think about all this going on, you have to think of the big picture. We're all doing our part to build God's kingdom. One family that is building God's kingdom through their small group is Mike and Melissa Fountain. Let's hear what they have to say.
Hi, I'm Mike Fountain. This is my wife, Melissa Fountain. We attend the Oakland campus. I've been doing that for about a year now. Moved out to the Winter Garden area.
When we first came here, it was a little difficult to meet people. It was a brand new neighborhood. There were only a few houses here. Most of the people were busy getting their houses ready, and it was a little bit, I wouldn't say, it wasn't that the people weren't friendly, it was just that we were trying to figure out what's going to be the vehicle to meet people. Should we go knocking on people's doors, or we weren't quite sure.
You know, surprisingly, because it's a new community, everybody is very friendly because nobody knows each other. Everybody's new to the neighborhood. So it was kind of nice that that everybody's willing to step out maybe their comfort zone and meet all their neighbors. It's been really a great experience.
When we built this house, we have this beautiful living dining area, and I was able to find this large dining table. It's really just the two of us, and I really feel like the Lord was prompting me once I had a look at this room of, this is a perfect room to be able to have people gather and to start a small group. But the idea of how were we going to get enough people to come to a small group really eluded me. And we had a kickball tournament. The neighborhood put together a kickball tournament. And after a few minutes of kind of sheepishly meeting some people, honestly, the Lord had me blurt out, "Hi, are any of you interested in joining a small group?" And I was amazed because the very first person said, "I have been praying about a small group. We have been trying to figure out how my husband and I could start a small group, and we would love to be able to help you." And as soon as she said that, several other people around her said, "Yeah, we would be really interested in that." So the Lord really took care of that.
We've never taught a small group class before. So with Right Now Media, it was very easy. We just turned on the video, watched that for 30 minutes, and then we had a discussion book afterward where it led everybody into a great discussion that lasted quite a while. So it's been very easy.
And I think it put people at ease because we were real people. The time that they walked into our door was often the first time we had ever met them. And I think if we had had a very deep theological conversation the very first session, that possibly would have made it uncomfortable for them. But again, we were just able to naturally lead the conversation, and it worked out perfectly with everybody sharing, and I think it was just a really comfortable situation. I mean, there's just so many opportunities on Right Now Media that, I mean, we'll never run out of studies to be able to facilitate, which we would love to be able to do.
We all have to find a way, like Mike and Melissa, to reach out to our neighbors and show them the benefits of relationship. As we do our part to build the church, in return, we are building the kingdom. We must all ask ourselves, what am I doing? What is my part? I know my part, and I have to get back to work. I'll see you next time. For more information, visit build.ourfamily.church.